In this video, I'm going to show you guys how one Memento Dark Blade will result in a 10, 12 plus disruption. We have a Floodgate, 5-time Monster Negate, an Omni Negate, and a lot more. Because remember, this is just with one card, and I do think this is the way we should be playing Memento. Stop the opponent from doing anything in the game. The Archnemeses cards are amazing, and that's a little teaser of what's to come. So stick around, let me show you guys what I'm playing and how I'm finding a lot of success with it. Make sure to like, comment, and subscribe for more videos like this one. Let's get into the video, and let me show you guys this insane board breaking, game breaking combo. Let's get into it. Let's start off with the monster himself, Memento Dark Blade. On summon, this card will, on ignition, it will destroy itself and it will spread summon a Memento from the deck that's level 3 or lower. And so that's why I love this card. You can, summon anything you want. It doesn't have to be Witch, but you want to summon a Witch, which searches a very powerful monster on summon. This is the Tatsu. Tatsu is the one card you want to resolve. This is why you would play Cross Out. You don't want this getting impermed. You don't want this getting disrupted, essentially. Because you control a Memento, you can also control nothing on the board instead. We'll special it, and then we'll activate its effect as well to destroy and dump Mementos up to the level of the monster destroyed. Now, there are some really cool things you can do. You can destroy Creation King. You can send, quite commonly, the Twin Dragon, the Thunder Fusion, and then dump level 7 worth of monsters, which is very powerful. That's going to be Sheep, level 3, Goblin 4, and Mace is 5. So those are the 3 important monsters we have to send. Next up, though, we're going to use Witch's effect, targeting the Mace. Unfortunately, it does target. You hate to see it, but people with Bestials, I mean, this is where the deck falls short. You have to make sure you are playing around Bestials. But yeah, you can special Mace by destroying Witch. Mace is ignition to destroy a Memento and search a Mementos card, which just makes this card even better because there are a lot of monster options which do just as good as Memento Fusion, like the Sheep. But yeah, let's search the Fusion spell, and then now let's use it. So we want to resolve Mace as soon as possible. So when you add it to the hand with Twin Dragon, we can know we've at least used its effect. So let's shuffle this in, let's shuffle Witch in, which is very important, by the way. I'll tell you guys later why. And let's shuffle in the Tatsu. So these are the 3 names we're going to be shuffling in. I'll put them on the bottom of the deck. And then, yeah, let's summon the big guy. Now, for me, when you use Mental Fusion, when you shuffle into the deck, try summon the big guy because he needs 3 materials, whereas Sheep, can summon Twin Dragon, which needs 2. It's a bit more efficient. So he's going to send a copy of himself, Gatic, and we're going to send Acheron as well. Now, Gatic went to grave by a Memento monster effect, so that's going to trigger his effect to special summon, which is very important. And then on summon, it's going to add a Memento card from the graveyard to the hand. Because it says card, you could even add Memento Fusion if you want. But obviously, for the combo, let's add the Sheep. We're going to banish the main guy, and we're going to search for the powerful field spell, which we're going to activate straight away because we want to trigger it later. Let's summon Sheep though. Muscle we control with destroy by card effect. It's a quick effect special, very important. On summon, it's going to fusion summon, which is why the card is quite good because on the opponent's side you can summon Creation King as well for more disruption. Using 2 materials, we're going to summon Twin Dragon. Twin Dragon's effect goes off destroying a monster Memento from the hand, by the way, which a lot of people don't know. They can destroy a monster from the hand or field and it says 2 names. So let's destroy himself and let's get the 2 names onto back in our hand. So obviously the Mace is important. That's why we destroyed it earlier. That's why we resolved its effect first, because now we have a monster still, which is very powerful. And then we have Horn Dragon, which is a free special, which is important. This is the fun part. We're going to get some 3 chain links going. Feel free to order them how you think it's more important. It doesn't really matter for the combo. So Twin Dragon's effect to special a level 6 or lower from grave. Field spell to special a level 6 or lower targeting Twin Dragon. And then we're going to do Acheron because a Memento was popped. So yeah, we're going to swarm the field now with a bunch of monsters. That's a Goblin, Acheron for Acheron's own effect, and then we're going to do Dark Blade. Dark Blade is very important as well. Let's get the Horn Dragon out of the way as well. Let's just special that because there's 3 or more names in the graveyard. Yes, there are. Let's banish the fusion, and then we're going to destroy a monster. This is why Beatrice and Fiendsmith made sense, because you could banish this, destroy Beatrice, search for any Memento name, and that's how Fiendsmith would give you the Memento combo. Now we're just going to destroy Acheron and search for Bone Party, which is very important for the Banshee. And it just so happens when you pop Acheron with Memento Fusion, Acheron just adds Memento Fusion back to the hand. I feel like that shouldn't even exist, but we're here now. That's the good thing about Yu-Gi-Oh! Modern Yu-Gi-Oh! So many cards have custom effects because they're that broken. So yeah, we just simply add Memento Fusion back to the hand, which is great. I use the Goblin card. We're going to destroy itself, dump 2 cards from the deck to the grave. Which is going to be the Cranium Burst, very powerful card. And obviously the big guy, the Creation, Combined Creation. Now this is where it gets interesting. We want to make sure that we get the level 4 rank 4 ready. So we're going to do Bone Party, destroying the Twin Dragon, Trihorn Dragon, and then we're going to special Dark Blade in defense position. Now remember, with Bone Party, wherever you destroy, you have to special add with a different name. Next up though, let's go for it. Let's do the Banshee play. We're going to rank these 2 up for Banshee. we're going to detach a material, search for a pyro monster, which is flag. And this is what I like about flag, guys. You know, you can get away with running 2 creations, combined creation kings, because you're going to shuffle it back. So we're going to special flag by shuffling back the creation king, and then we'll use its ignition effect to search for a nemesis monster, which is very cool. That's Nemesis Escatos. Now you could obviously search Protos. I just have Escatos, so it's easier to find for me, but definitely can do Protos, and I don't think it changes too much because of what you banish. Now, you know, we have our broken monster, we have the setup going, but we're going to link away some guys first. We're going to link away Banshee and the Creation King, and if those 2 monsters, we're going to link summon into the Reprodicus. Now, this is where things get funny, because, you know, with Reprodicus, you can change the type or attribute, and then from there, the Nemesis cards are very flexible, and there is your max floodgate. You know, it's a floodgate that can't be disrupted, and you have full access to wherever you want to stop. Now, because we have Banshee engraved, because we have a power type on the field, that's when we summon Escatos by banishing the materials. Now, we're going to banish Banshee. Obviously, we don't need 2 Dark Blades because we only need 1 to shuffle with the combined creation. And then the last one, you know, I prefer banishing Twin Dragon. You could banish Gatic. I think if you banish Gatic, you know, you're going to have a tougher time with summoning the Protos. But, you know, for this purpose, I'm just going to do Gatic for now because it's a different type. We have Warrior, Fiend, and Pyro. And then, yeah, we're going to banish these. And then, you know, the best thing about Banshee, it's another body on the field. It's actually crazy. Because you control a Pyro, it will special. And then it'll gain attack equal to how many monsters are banished. So it's 1900. I don't want Tempai taking me out because they have too many board breakers. So I would just declare Dragon, destroy the dragons, which is only Escatos. You can declare Pyro, which is already on the field. You can declare Fiend, make Flag a Fiend monster, wipe out the Fiends. You get the point. So a very broken combo. Now, this is where things get interesting. We've obviously just declared, for example, Dragon or Fiend. You know, the monsters we're about to go into are not going to get in the way of that. If it's Fiend, don't summon Nightmare Griffin. But next off, though, let's link off Escatos. Let's link off Reprodicus. And we're going to go for... in this position, we'll go for Solo Hat Rabbit. We're going to set the Apophis. And this is where it gets interesting, right? These 2 are Pyro Fires. So we can go ahead and summon a very powerful link monster, which is Herald of Mirage Light. Now, this card is an Omni Negate if you discard a Fairy. Well, it's a Spell Trap Negation. We have Monster Negation covered with Cranium Burst. I'm calling an Omni Negate. And because, again, they're the same type and attribute, that gives us Mace, guys. So, you know, you don't always have to steal a monster. Doesn't always come off as well. Talents will always try and steal the big guy, which makes the Mace redundant. So we're gonna treat that as a Spell Trap Negation. Next up is the best part of the strategy. So yeah, let's bring out the big guy. We're gonna shuffle in a few materials here. So let's shuffle in Goblin. We've already used it. Let's shuffle in the Sheep. We definitely don't need Twin Dragon in the graveyard. We definitely don't need Dark Blade in the graveyard. And we definitely don't need a Horned Dragon. I like to keep Acheron because I want to always keep him in the graveyard, as he's always a free special. And so yeah, those are the 5 names we're going to be shuffling in. And then in the end phase, you know, with the field spell, this is where it gets really cool, because we are now going to be able to set the Cranium Burst. And so, you know, fast forward when the opponent's turn, let's say they've just activated Pot of Desires, we can then special the Creation King. And so there we go, guys. That has been the combo. Let me know what you think about it in the comments down below. We have a Sword Sword Blackout, you could say, with Creation King, which is very powerful in this meta. We have the Field Spell, which is going to bring back another monster from the graveyard. Acheron will bring back another monster as well. You have Silo Hat, which is a Spell Trap Disruption. You have Herald of Mirage Light, which, you know, we can discard the Mace and then we can steal a monster with Creation King on the field, or we can discard it as part of Herald and negate something. We have the Apophis, which becomes an Omni on activation for every continuous trap on the field other than itself. So obviously we will just chain the Cranium Burst. There's our Omni Negate. And then remember, this is with 1 card. So we have Memento Fusion. I think this becomes Guardian Chimera on the opponent's turn, which is very, very broken. There is a world where you can even summon the Anguish, turn it into Magistus the Link 1, which is a light spellcaster. And then you can make the Silvera Omni Negate Fusion for Azumina. Just remember as well, with Cranium Burst, they will not be able to take out Herald, who's 600 attack, because they have to attack Creation King. So if you can, keep Combined Creation, you know, keep the Cranium Burst face down until you have to activate it. In the battle phase, they have to attack a 5k monster, and they'll most likely die to that. So yeah, guys, quite happy with that 1 card combo. For an example, let me throw down, you know, 4 random cards. It could be like hand traps, it could be board breakers, it could be cross out, cool buy. And now you can understand why I'm playing cross out and cool buy. I want to protect this combo as much as possible because no deck in the game is going to break this. We have Apophis for the Dark Ruler. Even if they do have Forbidden Droplets, guys, we have Mace in hand as a backup. We We have Memento Fusion as a backup. And we also have, you know, cards that will come back from the grave when things are popped. So yeah, this is definitely what I suggest you guys try in Memento, why I'm always going to be playing it, and why I think it's the strongest combo deck in the game. So with that being said, thank you guys so much for watching. Let me know what you think about the video in the comments down below. Try this out in your locals, let me know how it goes. I'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace.